What's up, guys? Today I have to take my bike 650 miles round trip in one day. What you're gonna see is that about 630 of those miles is gonna be on an airplane. We're gonna head up to the Santa Monica Airport right now to my friends at 4F. Wonderful place if you need any kind of airplane maintenance or airplane aviation. That's the place to go. Once we get up to the Santa Monica Airport, we're gonna load on the plane and hitch a ride up to Byron Airport. From Byron Airport, we're gonna ride over to Discovery Bay. This is our noble steed. Of course, we got our helmet for safety. The most important thing, we got our VSEAT, the noseless bike seat. For those of you who haven't watched any of my other videos, this right here is the most important part of riding a bike. We don't want anything happening to the boys downstairs. Never forget your noseless bike seat.
Clipping concrete, still sleeping, cold air cut in my lungs. Backpack light, legs already burning, little coffee on my tongue.
Strip mall ghost palms like matchsticks will hum. Mind starts to clear. Street names slide past my shoulder. Every breath pulls me near.
I'm riding to the runway,
Chasing that sunrise.
Santa Monica glowing on the edge of my eyes.
Heart beating like departures taking off inside.
Keep pushing on the pedals, this is my time to fly. Yeah.
This is my runway ride.
Jet tail flashing in the distance, orange line over the bay.
Empty lots turn into hangars. I can smell the waking day.
Chain talk, sweat on my knuckles,
Tire sparks catching the dawn.
shadow stretched.
Long on the asphalt. Every hill says, come on, come on.
I'm riding to the runway,
Chasing that sunrise.
Santa Monica glowing on the edge of my eyes.
Heart beating like departures taking off inside.
Keep pushing on the pedals, this is my time to fly. Hey.
This is my runway ride.
No red lights in my head.
Only green signs in the sky.
Breathe in, breathe out.
That's the rhythm, and I rise, and I
I'm riding to the runway,
rise. Chasing that sunrise.
Santa Monica glowing on the edge of my eyes.
Heart beating like departures taking off inside.
Keep pushing on the pedals, this is my time to fly.
This is my runway ride.
We made it to the plane. First leg is done. You're gonna be meeting my buddy Ben here in a second. He's gonna give us a ride to Northern California.
What's up?
He's getting the plane ready to take off, which means I gotta get the bike ready to go in the plane.
Santa Monica Ground, King Air 90654 at Canal with Echo. Request taxi for run up, and we'll be VFR to Charlie 83. If we can get flight following, please.
Yeah, checklist in my lap.
Number 90654, Santa Monica Tower, taxi to Crescent Santa Monica Ground, taxi to the ramp via Alpha. You can use the high performance or the one on your left here.
Pull up on the ramp, King Air gleaming. Tail logo shining, whole crew dreaming. Smoke breeze, palms leaning slow. Clear prop flick switches, watch panels glow. Talking fuel flow, trim set, charts on my knee. Departure brief quick, I know what it'll be. Ground in my ear, taxi runway 21. Nose wheel roll, that SoCal view stunt. Line assessments, Gulf streams in the row. We just two PT6s,
Ready for the show.
hold short, run up, twerk, set steady. Props bite air, I tell them
We ready.
Towers say King Air, clear for takeoff. Push them up smooth, hear the tires break off. Get handled up, coastline to the right. Santa Monica shrinks in the hazing light.
From Smo to Byron. sky. King Air wings, yeah, we glide so high. Climbing out clean through the blue on time. Just me and this bird on the west coastline. From Smo to Byron, ride that air. Two strong hearts in this King Air chair. Long way home, but we find no scare. Just a Beechcraft dreaming over everywhere.
Turn up the heading, vectors to decline. SoCal behind, NorCal on my mind. Cross-check gauges, temps in the green. IAA solid, it's a freeway in the sheen. Over Central Valley with the feels like quilts, unload. Painting every cloud I built, ATC handoffs. Calm in my tone, King Air 350, level in the zone. Snack in the side pocket, coffee in the tray. Autopilot, holding, mind drifting away. Thinking about Byron, that quiet little strip. Dust on the taxi. Sunset drip,
starting down gradual, playing that approach. Wind on the ATIS, notes that I coach. Runway in sight, yeah, we line that frame. Little crosswind dance, but I love that. Slow to Byron sky. King Air wings, yeah, we glide so high. Coming out clean through the blue on time. Just me and this bird on the west coastline. From Smo to Byron, ride that air. Two strong hearts in this King Air chair. Long way home, but we find no scare. Just a Beechcraft dreaming over everywhere.
Touchdown whisper, mains kiss ground.
Kiss ground.
Reverse come in, soft roll out, calm sound. Taxi lights on, the golden hour glow. Shut down slow, feel the engine heat go. Logbook open, write miles in ink. Smile in the stillness, just sit and think. Santa Monica morn, Byron dusk air. Whole coast crossed in this King Air chair.
We got dropped off. We're out here in Byron. We got about an 8-mile ride to Discovery Bay.
Stand up in the airport light, salt on the breeze and the sun runs hot. Single strap bag and a half-worn map, phone in my pocket, gravel pop and crack. Past the hangars where the small planes sleep, left at the sign where the pavement sweeps. Out to the fields and the long low sheds, scarecrows waving over cabbage beds. Riding this bike from the runway out, chasing that kid I was years ago now. I just laugh anyway. Wind in my shirt, yeah, I'm finding my way. Back roads to Discovery Bay. Cows in the shade near a leaning gate. Old blue tractor in a rusted state. School bus ghost on the painted line. I race its memory through the pines. Sweat on my back, man, my legs both burn. But the closer I get, the more wheels turn. Every hilltop feels like a little prayer. Every downhill says you're almost there. Riding this bike from the runway out, chasing that kid I was years ago now. From Byron's edge to Discovery Bay, dust in my teeth, I just laugh anyway. Wind in my shirt, yeah, I'm finding my way. Back roads to Discovery Bay. Hit that sign, welcome to the Bay. Road gets smoother, houses start to sway. Kids on the curb with a sprinkler arc. Same old bark from the same old bark. White fence corner where I scrape my knees. Corner store bell in the tar soft street. Mailbox dented, leaning just the same. Front porch light that always knew my name. Riding this bike through Discovery Bay, past every shortcut I carved in the clay. From airport dust to my own front yard. Funny how coming home still feels hard. Hard in my throat, but I'm here today. Riding on back roads to Discovery Bay. Kickstand down where my story began. Same front step, old for back roads to Discovery Bay. Hey! Oh yeah. Hey!
Woo! Okay guys, we made it. And now that we're here, we're gonna check what we came to check. This is Discovery Bay. It's a fantastic place. It's where I grew up. Huge boating community, as you can see. Now we're gonna go meet my neighbor. We're gonna get a bite to eat. So this is our ride, a Gem S electric. I'm hopping in. This is like a little space pod.
It's a minion mobile.
I love it. So this is my neighbor, John.
Yo.
I've known John since I was a wee little one. He's taught me a lot about a lot of things. Here we go. Oh my God, dude. You won't believe what we found out from our doctor. We found out from our doctor, sitting on the nose of a bike seat for prolonged periods can shrink your penis.
I'm out. There will be no more bicycle riding. I cannot afford any shrinkage.
That's what I say, man. So the idea here is the lack of blood flow is what is causing the tissue to atrophy and shrinking your penis. It's a real thing.
It's a thing.
As a man, I gotta let other men know that this is a possibility, okay? This is a possibility.
Who doesn't it strike terror into?
That's every single dude. Nose lift doesn't even touch the area. There's zero pressure. It's all on your sit bones. There's zero. Let's get moving.
Okay.
Super good time with John. You guys are definitely gonna see more of him every time we come to Discovery Bay. Okay, the time has come for me to head back to Los Angeles.
Kickstand up in Discovery Bay. Afternoon gold on the water and waves. Got my backpack strapped, got time to spare. Little town fading in the rear view air. I'm riding out to Charlie 83. Two tired legs and a burned up seat. Sun on my shoulders, wind on my teeth. From Discovery Bay to that runway dream. Yeah, I'm rolling, rolling, rolling all the way to Charlie 83. Cut through the farm roads, gravel and dust. Old red barns and a gate half rust. Cows turn their heads like, where you going, kid? I'm chasing my plane on these country ribs. I'm riding out to Charlie 83. Two tired legs and a burned up seat. Sun on my shoulders, wind on my teeth. From Discovery Bay to that runway dream. Yeah, I'm rolling, rolling, rolling all the way to Charlie 83. Now I'm hugging that shoulder on the wide highway. Big rigs booming as they blow past my lane. Mirrors shaking, heart still steady. Every mile closer, I'm airport ready. There's a sign, little strip in sight. Hangers lined up in the late daylight. Kick my bike stand down, dust on my jeans. Ticket in my hand and my heart at ease. I rode it out to Charlie 83. Chain grease sweat and a wild heartbeat. Sun going low as they're calling my seat. From Discovery Bay to this runway dream. Yeah, I'm flying, flying, flying. But I got here on two wheels and a dream.
Okay, I made it to the airport. You know, the first part of the ride, super nice, coming out of Discovery Bay. It's beautiful, it's pretty. And then we go into more of the farm country, and that's okay too, not that bad. But there were some parts there on the highway that got pretty sketch. Like when the trucks came by, they produce a whirlwind right next to them that would almost knock me over or pull me along with them. I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty sketch. Next, we wait for Ben to come pick us up.
Yeah. CA3 to SMO. Been in the left seat. Let's roll. Yeah. Touchdown Byron, heat on the pavement, dust on the boots, mine on the pavement. Phone buzz, quick text from Ben say, slide to the field, we flying out today. Tiny ass gate, chain link rattling, jet fuel breeze, far cows battling, King Air sitting there, two props gleaming, white with the stripes, look straight out of dreaming. He waved like hopping bags in the back.
Okay, folks, today we will be departing from Byron Airport, heading to Monaco.
Every young Knicks lit like a private light show.
Byron traffic, King Air 90654, taxing from parking at the reserve for departure.
Been pushed power with those turbines sing. Runway ahead like a long black string. King Air cruising at a Charlie 83. Yeah. Ben got the bird set me free. From Byron all the way to SMO. We up, we gone, we ride, we go. King Air cruising at a Charlie 83. Yeah. Left that dust, now I float overseas. From farmland stripes to that west side glow. We up, we gone, we ride, we go. Rotate smooth, wheels leave earth. Houses turn small, I forget what hurt. Delta on the left, clouds on the right. Sun in my lap like it paid for the flight. We cut through lanes, only pilots know. Talking letters, spell codes on the radio. Charlie 83 departure, on course. Voice in the headset, calm like a golf course. We climb on step, ride in the layer. I see the coast first, then I whisper a prayer. Tracing freeways, rivers of chrome. That's traffic stuck and I'm already home. Dim tilt, wingtip, pointing out roads. That's your old block, that king, and those knows. Bank to the south, city start to grow. 17 miles of stories below. Water get blue, haze turn gold. I smell salt air through vents so cold. Pattern get busy, towers talk slow. Cleared in the land at SMO. King Air cruising at a Charlie 83. Bing got the bird set me free. From Byron all the way to SMO. We up, we gone, we ride, we go. King Air cruising at a Charlie 83. Left that dust, now I float overseas. From farmland stripes to that west side glow. We up, we gone, we ride, we go. Short field, short road, wheels kiss ground. Props go flat, that rumble down sound. Slide past hangers, palm tree sway. Santa Monica sign like welcome to the day. Bing cut power, cockpit hush, heartbeat slow from that.
Here we go, we're back. I got my last little bit I have to ride. I'm almost home. That's a wonderful thing.
Heavy, face salty, rolling past the runway glow. Tailwind, deep breathing, I'm floating in a slow-mo show. White paint on the pavement, fading under rubber and dust. Whole day on my shoulders, but I'm still up. Last mile home, from the airport to my door. Every turn I know, I've traced this stretch before. But tonight it hits me, how far I've gone alone. Dusk on my back, and I'm riding the last mile home. Chain whispers, shadows getting long and thin. Stoplight, soft yellow, I'm smiling at the life I'm in. storefronts pulling curtains, neighbors walking dogs on leashes. My heart keeps counting down the distance. Last mile home from the airport to my door. Every turn I know I've traced this stretch before, but tonight it hits me how far I've gone alone. Dusk on my back and I'm riding the last mile home. All the miles behind me, all the miles ahead. Right now it's just my hands on these bars instead, and the air tastes quiet as the evening folds. I made it here, that's all I need to know. Last mile home from the airport to my door.
I did it. I went 650 miles with my bike. 630 of the miles were in the airplane. It still was a lot of logistics to move around. The next time I have an idea like this, please stop me.